Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font. With me, as always, Caleb Font.
Good morning, everybody.
Today we are drinking Black Rifle Coffee Hazelnut.
Hazelnut flavor.
I would highly recommend it. It's some of the best coffee I've ever had. It was pre-ground, so it's not even, like,
Fancy.
ground this morning. I don't know if that matters. Coffee lovers would know that.
But it is actually an excellent cup of coffee. I'm enjoying it.
It's very smooth. Before we start this off, be sure to message us on Instagram, Facebook, or email us at morningeggnog@gmail.com to get your free stickers or coasters. Please, I want them out of my house.
Yeah, I could use some out of my house as well.
So, Caleb,
Yes.
have you ever had any car trouble before? When you're driving along, something goes wrong, or there's smoke, or something smells burnt?
Yes, when we were coming back from Kansas last year, our water pump decided to, I don't know if it exploded or imploded. We're not real sure exactly.
Something happened, and he didn't have a water pump anymore.
Basically, we took it to Nick, and Nick goes, I'm not sure why you don't have as much damage as you do, but it doesn't exist anymore. You don't have a water pump anymore.
So your car is not going to be cold anymore.
I don't know what it was, but it was gone. I'm not sure what it... I'm not a car guy, so I'm not real sure exactly what happened, but it was gone.
I don't think I've ever had any burning. I've had rocks at my windshield.
Yeah.
I had my car just die once. I was just driving. I pulled out onto a road, and it died, and I cannot remember what. It would start. It would run, and you could put it in drive and stuff, but it wouldn't do anything. It wasn't my transmission, and I got it fixed, and it wasn't horribly expensive as I was expecting.
You can tell we're car people.
We know car stuff.
We know what's going on.
But I bet neither of us have had the story that Holly Persick had while she was driving on her way to the library in a small town in Pennsylvania. She noticed that her car seemed strange. My wife called me from the library and said that her car smelt like it was burning and was making a weird sound, Chris Persick said in a Facebook post that has since gone viral. Holly opened up the hood to find an engine full of walnuts and neatly packed grass.
What?
Presumably stored by squirrels over the weekend when the vehicle had been parked in the open.
Oh, my.
Chris spent almost an hour cleaning over 200, not an exaggeration, walnuts and grass from under the hood. That sentence doesn't make sense, but that's the way it was written.
Maybe it's pounds?
It just says over 200, not an exaggeration, walnuts and grass from the... I'm assuming just walnuts.
I've seen walnuts tucked around with grass.
200 walnuts.
Yes, and over a weekend. Those are some busy squirrels.
Those are some very busy squirrels. Because when we would go down to my grandma's house, we would pick up squirrels, and Mom would give us 5 cents a piece for them. It was a motivation. No, a penny a piece. It was a penny a piece. So if you got 100 walnuts, you got $1.
Except you didn't say walnuts. You said squirrels.
So you had to get 5 cents per squirrel. Isn't it funny when you just keep talking and then you don't notice what you're saying? Yeah,
that's why I'm watching you like, where's this going? This is going to be interesting here.
I'm going to watch this in editing and just see.
All right, children. I'll give you $5 or 5 cents a squirrel. Go get them. And you just run over and pick them up and take them out. You get 5 cents.
I have picked up a squirrel before. We named him Norris. He was a cute little.
I think I remember this, that you actually
found him at the park, and then we left him somewhere, and then he died eventually for some reason.
That doesn't surprise me. He probably wasn't the brightest bulb to begin with.
A family we know had a pet squirrel when Rachel was around. She was, I don't know, 12, 13. And they had the squirrel, the pet squirrel. And someone in their family fed it mayonnaise.
Okay.
Where does that go? Where does that go through in your head? Let's feed the squirrel mayonnaise.
I mean, what does a squirrel eat? What can a squirrel eat? Will it eat mayonnaise?
It ate mayonnaise, and I think it died.
Oh. That's probably unfortunate.
Not funny. Stop laughing,
That's
James.
not funny.
Anyways, going back to the story, they spent over an hour taking 200 walnuts and grass from under the hood. He continued in the post. The couple seemed to take it in stride, and there's definitely an angry squirrel wife right now wondering where all the nuts went, Chris said.
It's got to be more than one squirrel.
Well, yeah, but it's still, I mean, maybe not. A weekend is 3 days. 3 days removing walnuts is not that, or 2 days is not that much.
Especially since they can only really carry one at a time because they're big enough. I don't think they fit in their cheek pouches.
I don't know. That's 200 walnuts.
And we got a picture of this, right?
We do have a picture.
Oh, goody. That'll be fun to see.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of squirrels.
Yeah. Speaking of squirrels, coffee.
That makes sense.
It's a perfect transition.
That's a nice segue.
So I was curious. Does coffee make you have to, go poopy?
It does. I don't know scientifically, but if I drink coffee, a lot of it, very quickly, I have the sudden urge to go to the restroom.
Now, me, on the other hand, I don't. It doesn't
really. It doesn't affect you.
Not in the same way. Like maybe eventually, but it's not like I just drank a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness, I gotta go. It's not like that.
Sometimes it's that way, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah. So I was curious. I'm like, why does coffee make you have to use the restroom? So I decided I'd look it up and bring it to you all to figure out why. And the scientific community has failed me.
They failed you?
They have failed me. They have not done a...
They haven't done a study?
They have done studies, but they can't figure out
They don't go like, well, the coffee bean is rather known for making people use the restroom, and here's the reason why. The calcium, the chemicals in the coffee once brewed.
Exactly, pretty much. Basically, what they think it is one, is the caffeine.
Okay.
And
so
then...
So, that brings up an interesting thing. Does decaf coffee make you go poop?
Yes.
So it can't be the caffeine.
But it is.
It
makes... Caffeinated coffee makes you poop more than decaffeinated coffee.
Okay.
Okay. But it's still better than a glass of hot water, which was one of the comparisons that somebody had. So, okay, cup of coffee. Okay, glass of hot water. Oh, this is
could
delicious.
you imagine drinking hot water?
Oh, yummy. Who doesn't love a good glass of hot water?
Also, hopefully they didn't do it from the water heater hot. They, used cold water and then heated it up because that's what you're supposed to do. But hot water is just gross.
Hot water is gross. Because I remember as a kid, my mom was like, here's a thermos. You can put hot coffee in it or hot water. And so I assumed in my head as a child, oh, we drink hot water? I did not know this.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So I filled up a thermos with hot water and I was drinking it. And I was like, this is
horrible.
Weird. Why do people enjoy this? Only later to... I'm right, Ned. Sometimes.
But why do people enjoy this?
Why do people enjoy a glass of hot water?
It doesn't make any sense. This is horrible.
So yeah, that was my childhood. So
your
coffee.
entire childhood was just trying to figure out hot water. Sorry.
It takes a while to learn, I guess. So what
was that laugh?
I can't repeat it.
Okay.
Have you ever thought how weird laughs are?
Yes, and then different people have very unique labs.
Yes.
Labs?
Tim Hawkins has a really funny
I don't remember his
would that be
laugh.
stand-up about laughs.
Oh, right. I don't think I've seen that one.
You have never seen that one?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, it is so good because he's usually what he's doing. He's making fun of people in the crowd to begin with, because he
hears a funny laugh.
He hears a funny laugh and he just assaults that person.
No, I think I've been in the crowd when he did that.
Yeah,
that's an older bit. I thought that for some reason was newer.
No, not really. It's one of his older ones where he makes fun of somebody laughing, and then he goes into the other different kinds of laughs, like, your Grandpa Harry and like old men and like different.
There's a comedian, I cannot remember his name.
Snorter.
Jimmy something. Snorter. But he has a laugh. He goes, ha ha. But that's his laugh. That's supposedly his legitimate laugh.
Well,
Ow.
and some people are like, that is a normal laugh. It's the so he just added, he just went weird with it, I guess. So yeah, there are different laughs.
Anyway,
coffee. We're gonna get through this. We will. Yeah. So, in the long and short of it, does coffee make you poop? Yes.
Nobody knows why.
Do we know why? No.
So the way it hits your colon in such a way, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's because of the laxative. People are like, no, don't just drink coffee to make you feel poop. You got to have these pills.
Ooh, that's interesting. The whole oh my goodness, that's interesting.
It's a conspiracy theory
There's
there. There's
probably a researcher who's like, all right, I'm going to sit down and figure out why coffee makes you poop. And then they killed him. X-Lax was like, no, buddy.
Oh.
They hired a sniper.
Forget that. X-Lax would get rid of you the other way.
Yeah, you know.
They'd get rid of you the nasty way. They're nasty.
I've never done X. I've never done X-Lax.
I've never done X-Lax.
Like a drug.
There's some drugs I haven't done in my life.
Did you know?
Crack, marijuana, X-Lax.
One time I did X-Lax while on marijuana. Okay. Birds with laxatives.
Oh goodness, no.
Have you ever heard this?
No.
Seagulls on laxatives prank.
Okay.
I don't know if that's actually a thing.
I feel like this is...
Boys feed seagulls laxative.
I feel like that person's probably had a huge fine or gone to jail for that.
Oh, yes. Very, very stupid. It's just a video. There's no article about it. But yeah, teens feed laxative to seagulls and film ensuing mayhem as the birds poo on roller skaters and passerbyers bombarded with droppings.
Oh my!
What it looks like they did is they got a bunch of Pringles cans and then put laxatives in there with Pringles, and then all the seagulls ate them. Then there was a flood.
Oh my! Seagulls.
Our podcast is very high tier. We talk about poo on here.
Yeah, we're high quality right here.
I mean, we do have a background.
I'm not really sure what we got going on because we don't even know what we got going on yet. So,
post-production, James, good job.
Excellent work, young man.
So, Caleb, as many people in the new year start out, there's a lot of dieting going on, going to the gym, just trying to self-improve yourself.
Yeah.
And so Olivia and I hopped on that train, and we are going to do... We're going to do a diet. We're actually on day 3, 4. We started Monday.
Okay.
It's called Whole30. And all you can eat, is meat, fruit, and vegetables.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is not that bad but then you realize, oh, I can't just have a sandwich.
No.
Because you can't even have ham. The ham that does not have anything added to it is so ridiculous. It's about as big as this mug, and it's $14.
You should go to Aldi's. They actually have...
They have a ham that has nothing else in it.
I guess not just straight ham.
It's very expensive to get just ham. If you want, because all ham that I could find, except for one thing at Walmart, which again was like, it was a football. It was the size of a football, but it was like $15.
Yeah, I was thinking you could probably purchase a ham and probably save you some money by cooking that and then cutting it up.
Oh yeah, but that's what it was. It was a whole ham. But then there was a huge ham, but it had brown sugar in it.
Mm.
And we're not allowed to have brown sugar. No processed sugar or even honey.
Yeah, your probably best bet is to go with like ground beef and ground turkey.
Ground beef, chicken, turkey. Olivia, we bought a pork loin. And so we've been enjoying it. Last year, I think I lost like 20 pounds and got down to a healthier weight and lost my love handles, which was great.
Yeah.
But, so Caleb, what are you guys doing?
Okay, so we are as well on the health
Real quick,
train.
did you wear the green earbuds on purpose?
Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Anyways.
I'm going to take these off now because that probably looks really weird.
Anyways.
It's just habit. I just got them always around my neck.
You should get some Raycons, bro.
Raycons. I'm more like off bonds.
No, Raycons are only $60 and they're completely wireless.
Exactly. These are
probably $5, $10.
Nah, they were about $20.
Those I used to have a set of those, and then I lost them.
I prefer wired because I can hang them around my neck when I'm not.
That makes sense.
So that way they're always right here.
This is brought to you by Raycon.
Exactly.
No, I had a pair of Google Pixel Buds, which were great, and then they had a lanyard like that, and I wore them around my neck, and was cleaning out my work truck one day, and then lost them, and I have no idea where they are.
One day you will find them. Maybe.
No. This was an old truck. Anyways, no one cares about any of this.
Oh, it's gone forever. All right,
Pretty
so my wife and I are doing Brightline.
Hang on, I gotta poop. I'm just kidding.
Hang on, break time. We'll be back after these messages.
Ouch. Anyways, you're doing Brightline.
We're doing Brightline.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it in my life.
Brightline is basically, it's kind of like what you're doing. No sugars, no
Dairy.
You can do dairy.
Oh, you can
just
do dairy.
only in very small portions.
Got it.
Very, very, very small portions because it's really fatty. You can do it's basically just eliminating sugars and caffeine, like trying to eliminate some caffeine, which I've actually been doing really well with. This is actually my second cup of coffee I've had in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. See, I drink coffee every day.
Yeah, see, I did. I used to drink coffee every day.
See, during Whole30, it's the only thing that gets me through because, like, lunch Monday and Tuesday was an apple and cashews because I forgot to cook stuff. Yesterday, it was boiled eggs and chicken, which was good.
Yeah, so we're still I packed lunch meat today.
Okay.
Because I can have lunch meat, so lunch meat and fruit. Or not lunch meat, a fruit, and a veggie.
Lunch meat wrapped in fruit. Wait.
I don't know. It might be yummy.
Fruit mat. Anyways.
So basically, it's just going back to more natural foods and then portioning yourself out.
So fruit roll-ups wrapped in meat.
Sure. But no. I think I've lost. We started last Sunday, so the previous Sunday before this one, and I've dropped, I think, 9 pounds since I've started, and I think my wife's lost about 7-8 pounds now. So
that's amazing. Losing weight is great for you, and it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah,
and you don't feel as tired.
And I've started stretching.
Yes, stretching.
Stretching.
Maybe I should take a picture of you doing the one.
Which no,
the frog. Is it the frog?
It's the frog pose.
The frog pose. It's pretty cute.
It burns. It burns so bad.
Maybe I should take a picture of you doing the frog pose in front of the green screen.
Because the guy's like, he's like, you get into the position, and then he's like, okay, start rocking back and forth, and you're like, okay, this is a little tight. Now he goes, now each time you rock, try to go a little deeper. So you do, and you're like, ah, my inner thighs.
I don't. Stretching is it's good, but ugh.
Yeah, it is working though.
Ew.
Because when I first started, there's a lunge pose where you're supposed to get down on your elbows. So, one leg out, one leg behind, and you get down on your elbows. First 3 or 4 times I did it, I couldn't get all the way down on my elbows because I'm not a stretchy person. I never have been. But actually, over the last week, I've been able to get all the way down on my elbows flat without,
Well, it's like working
dying.
It's working your way up to doing the splits.
Yeah.
You got to work your way up to it. Did you see the horrible video of this, like, gymnastics.
What, James? The gymnastics?
The gymnastics. This gymnastics coach, I don't know. Anyways, they were forcing a girl to do the splits.
Oh.
It was a horrible video to watch.
Yeah.
And I think he got fired.
I don't doubt it because
you aren't supposed to do the splits like that.
No.
You're supposed to do the splits.
Everybody
slowly.
Who's watched Kung Fu Panda knows that.
Did you watch the third one? Yes, we've actually talked about that before.
Yeah. I mean,
stop that.
Master Sifu talks about it plainly.
Master Sifu does talk about it.
He says that it takes years to build one's flexibility and years more to use it in combat.
Kung Fu Panda quote of the day.
Yep. Thank you, Jack Black, and the rest of the crew from that movie. Thank you.
Fantastic.
It was a good movie. It just made you happy inside.
Yeah.
Unless you're going after a cookie, and then all bets are off.
Unless you're what?
Unless you're going after a cookie.
Oh, going after a cookie.
Because remember, he's like going after a cookie and like destroying the building because he's hungry. I've been there.
Yeah.
Except mine are lives, not inanimate objects.
What?
When I get hungry, I get angry.
You get angry?
I get angry, and then unfortunately,
do you get hangry?
I do get hangry. Like the other day, I was craving something so bad, and I was just a complete jerk. I was a complete jerk. I feel so bad. And my wife's like, "Do you need a cookie?" I'm like, Yes.
I was hitting my kids.
I was avoiding my kids.
I ran my car into the ditch on purpose because I couldn't live in this world anymore because I wanted the cookies.
Yeah, so she got me a Monster cookie, and I was better after them. I had a Monster cookie.
Update, Caleb's 5 years old. My mommy got me a Monster cookie and I felt all better.
My wife got me a Monster cookie and I felt better.
Okay, on that note, let's end this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and PodBean. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube. James Fox Podcast. It's pretty sweet. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see what's going on and when we'll post or when we won't post because we were too lazy one week.
Yep.
Which never happens. And then be sure if you want a sticker or if you want a sticker with our face on it.
These do work on the back of your car.
They do work on the back of your car. Did you put one on the back?
No, I don't.
I don't like bumper stickers. We've talked about that too.
I don't put stickers.
I don't put stickers on my car. My brother hit our stickers on his car, and I was very proud.
Let me rephrase that. I would probably put them on my glass, and I may do that at some point.
What we should do is we should get mugs.
Coffee mugs.
But they're expensive unless you buy like 10,000.
Yeah, and give them away. Hey, if you guys want a
coffee mug.
If you want a morning eggnog coffee cup that looks like this, let us know. Because if you do, we would seriously get some. Because I'd drink from them.
I'd drink from one.
They would actually be kind of fun.
I think they'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
This podcast is boring now.
This podcast is boring now. We're going to a new.
Yeah, that's what it would look like. Anyways, this is great audio. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. This is how I hold cups now.
See ya.